So I've been sitting, listening to Jesus, listening to the Bible here, just listening to Mark over and over, you know. And it is what it is. I was thinking about stones, and why is it that some people don't accept stones as being from God, but his own throne was likened to stones. And if people know that, why would they turn against it any other way? That even God says, hey, these stones are good. He made them. And the answer came to me was that because they didn't have it. They didn't get it. I mean, they knew it, right? They knew, but they didn't get it. Which brought me back to the scripture of those who have it will have it and can never be taken from them, which is the understanding. That understanding can never be taken from them because they understand it. They got it. Same thing with monetary gain. Why you could take somebody who is a millionaire and they lose everything and they get it right back. It's because they have it. They get it. So those who think they have it but really don't have the understanding, those are the ones where it can be taken from them and they will have it no longer, whatever it is that they had obtained, because they didn't really know how they got it. So likewise, when it comes to monetary gain, Jesus, I mean, it means this for everything. So it's not just one thing. Is that sowing your seeds? When the sower went out to sow the seeds, he sowed it everywhere. He didn't just stop here or there. They just threw seeds everywhere. And guess what? Some didn't, and some did. Some grew, some didn't. Some, fell upon the short little bit of soil and went for it, gung ho, but didn't have what they needed to overcome trials. Then you had the ones where the thorns, all these things, they got it, they understood it, but they got wrapped up in trying to be rich or trying to get other things. The anxieties of the world. And then there was others where they got it and they kept it simple. And they kept yielding fruit over and over again. 30, 60, and 100 times over. So I got it. Meaning I do. I got it. And everybody, and to everyone, when of course, spiritual things are always first. Keep those things first. But, when it comes to stocks, I mean, he spoke on it more than once. So when it comes to stocks, and just different things in general, if you apply money in this company, that company, whatever looks promising. Just put a little bit here, a little bit there, a little bit everywhere. I mean, they're all going to grow. Some of them will grow and not do too well, and some of them will. But if you understand, you know, money is made by taking something and recycling it, taking it and re-looping it back into something, and re-looping it back into something. That is how money is made. By reusing or going in. Like, let's say I'm speaking to you. If I had a product or something, I could advertise it. That's re-looping. All right? Then I take the money from that and then I use it, what? On a new camera or something like that, or even more so, a new program, or even more so, to open up into a radio or to another platform, you know, to help reseed that, right? Reseeding, but not reseeding, not falling back, but replanting. So that's how it's done when it comes to monetary gain. But in general, I think about, I invested in myself. You know, more importantly, it's to and fro. There's a deeper side of it. But I was saying that if, you know, me putting stock in myself, this is how I got here, was that I put stock into my ability. And the more I put into my ability, the more I became a profitable to others. As far as trucking or medical field, whatever it is. I had a really strong resume. You know what I mean? I have this, got that, got this, got that. That's why I was able to go from one place to another and not have to worry about, you know, this guy or whatever. If they're not liking me, then I could go here. You know? And I'm not into, you know, I'm just saying that was a viable way of doing whatever I had to do. And just keeping that process in your mind. So it's good for all things, you know. But more importantly, the spiritual things. So when you learn something from God, you're like, okay, this is what that is. Well, if this is what that is, then this is what this is. And if this is what this is, then that is what that is. You know, even more so, down the road. The kingdom is in your heart. He says the kingdom is all among you, right? Then he says the kingdom is in your heart, okay? When you are in agreement with your heart, you're able to what? Whatever you ask of comes about. He will give you. So, then that meant this. Well, if that meant that, then there was another scripture about manifesting. And how, you know, those who are manifesting for things of the devil, you know, for fleshly pleasures and not being lovers of God, you know, they will answer to that. That means that they desired something that was not good, and those things will die off. But the things that you mean to do in goodness, that doesn't mean that, you know, every little thing has to be about God, because it doesn't. Jesus himself said this. When you give a gift to your mother, you know, that they made the law invalid. How? By saying that, you know, every gift I give to you is a gift for God. Gift to the mom or your parent. That this is the mother or the father. That's a gift to God. But really, Jesus says no. If you give something to your mom or your pet or your dad, then that gift is to go to them, right? It's not for God. It's for your mom and your dad. Honor them. So when you give a gift to somebody, honor that person. It's not to God. You know what I mean? We sacrifice what we sacrifice, in our, in secret. And these things God will repay us. So, it's kind of like, it is what it is. Like I said, I'm sitting here listening to Jesus. So, it really makes sense of every other part of the Bible. It really does. So, when you hear it over and over, that inculcation, So, all right. And I love you guys. Unconditional love. Don't wish evil upon nobody. Because, it can come back on you and on that person. It's just bad altogether. And those are the things of the devil. That's really what it is. So, just kind of wanted to put these things out there. And so you get it. You know what I'm saying? So you really can have it and understand that is what it is. All right? So nobody can take it away from you. All right? Love you guys. Take care.